Hi, I'm Cheryl, an instructional technology coach in Prince William County, Virginia. With nearly 100 schools in our district, that places us as the second largest school system in Virginia. As an ITC, it's up to me to train our staff as well as offer in-services on the various programs our district offers. I'd say that most of our elementary schools have BrainPOP, yet not one expertly trained individual to offer up a BrainPOP class. It's a void I feel needs to be filled. Becoming a BrainPOP certified teacher gives me the validation to approach our district administrators and let them know that I would like to offer classes to train fellow ITCs on using BrainPOP in their schools. I'd probably call the class something like Let's Put the Pop in BrainPOP. When I started training, I received a letter from Tim and Moby, and it read, Dear Cheryl, we'd like to know your BrainPOP story. Has it helped you as an educator? Has it helped your students? How have you used BrainPOP creatively? We've added a lot of new features. What do you think of them? Does research support the use of BrainPOP? Let us know. We're anxious to hear what you have to say. From Tim and Moby. When BrainPOP was launched back in 1999, I was teaching 4th grade and in grad school for instructional technology. Our teacher mentioned BrainPOP and advised us to check it out, which I did, and then I started using it in my class. Since we didn't have smart boards, I used BrainPOP in my media centers. When my career switched from the classroom to becoming an ITC, I used BrainPOP with all my teachers and students. It was easy to get our PTO to fund it. After all, research not only has shown how animation improves learning, but BrainPOP has been singled out in many studies to demonstrate its effectiveness with student performance and learning. Like in one case, students who used BrainPOP increased their SAT scores in all areas, while students who didn't use BrainPOP didn't achieve the same increase in their scores. BrainPOP is based on what is often referred to as the fundamental multimedia principle, which basically means that information is more effective when presented in words and pictures than words alone. BrainPOP works because it's based on the multimedia learning approach. Instructional content is delivered using multiple modes by presenting visual and auditory information. The student can then use the information to construct their own knowledge.
This is BrainPOP Educators, the free resource I mentioned before that supports a community of over 100,000 teachers. BrainPOP Educators helps teachers stay up to date on all the latest BrainPOP happenings and expanding resources. It also provides a bunch of tools like a curriculum calendar, lesson plans, video tutorials, and other ideas for training and professional development. And you'll find research on BrainPOP as well as help with funding. You can even learn how to embed BrainPOP's featured movie in your own blog or website. Did I mention you can do that for free?
Free is always awesome, and thanks for that great information, Tim. Another way I use BrainPOP is teaching my students how to animate. They learn by watching BrainPOP movies and then create their own video modeled after you and Moby. Not only does it teach the aspects of animation, but it also demonstrates to students how to deliver information in a condensed, thoughtful, and entertaining way. Now let's get back to that BrainPOP educators. I think my favorite tool is Make-A-Map. In fact, I used Make-A-Map to help me with my ideas for making this video.
I love watching movies from my mobile BrainPOP. The featured movie of the week is a great way to watch on my iPad. They cover so many topics, including current events, historical figures, milestones, holidays, anything we're studying in school, and a lot more. Got a username? If so, just log in from the apps and all the movies and quizzes are yours.
That about wraps it up from here. I hope you've enjoyed my story. I'd like to thank my special guests, Tim and Moby.
See you soon.
Using an app like this one, Morpho 3D Facebook, students can summarize the movie of the week by downloading a character from the movie, a picture of themselves, or a random person like Tim or Moby to retell or summarize what they have just learned. It's a great tool to evaluate listening skills and storytelling. Students love creating an animated face and watch it do the talking for them. It's also a great tool for your English learning and special needs students. So come on, get happy with this fun app.